Ramelli of KeeneOnTheMarket.com joins us on this Monday morning. Happy to see you as always, James.
Good morning.
Well, to steal an old phrase, the chips are down. Intel comes out with earnings tomorrow. Is this the stock to watch for leadership?
Yes, it absolutely is. We saw tech stocks get absolutely routed during Friday's trading session, selling off 2.8% on the day. Now, Intel is an interesting story here because it doesn't really have much direction historically on earnings day. It's sold off 4 times and rallied 4 times over the past 8 quarters. Intel was hit especially hard during Friday's trading session, so I think if it's going to put a bottom in, it's going to have to be on some really good earnings numbers here. And I'm not going to touch any of the other chip stocks until I see what Intel reports.
What do you think's going on here, though? Flextronics had a lot of options players. Texas Instruments, also a big mover on the session. What do you think is behind the scenes?
Right, so we saw a big bid up in broader market implied volatility on Friday, and that's led by traders looking for positions for protection in stocks. And I think that's probably what's happening here in these chip names. Like I said, we're seeing the NASDAQ fall out of bed here, and it really looks like maybe investors are looking for some protection in those names. The call buying could also be driven by short sellers who are also buying upside protection, because we can't really predict when this market is going to rip higher or sell off like it did on Friday. It's been a wild couple of weeks here.
And wild for traders in the VIX pit over at Chicago Board Options Exchange. So what do you see happening here with the VIX?
Right, so we saw a huge move higher in the VIX on Friday, trading at levels that we haven't seen in a long time. And like I said, those bids higher in implied volatility are generally driven by traders coming in and increasing demand for options when they get a little bit worried about what's going to happen in the broader market. It traded as high as 22 on Friday, which is not a panic level number, but it is definitely starting to show us that there is some concerns by the broader market.
Translation, more volatility still to come. Thank you, James.
Thank you.